Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today I wanted to talk about how well Valve and Steam are doing lately. You know, obviously they just announced Half-Life Alyx, the new Half-Life game that we've been waiting for over a decade for, and so that is always really exciting. But not only that, they are doing so many things across all of their games, or most of their games, sad TF2, and just Steam itself, that really are showing that Valve and Steam are kind of snowballing right now. You know, there was a lot of people, wondering if they were going to be able to, stay ahead of the Epic Games Store when the Epic Games Store kind of came in the scene, but we've kind of see that the Epic Games Store is kind of just throwing money, getting exclusives, and they're not actually caring about features in their store. They don't even have a lot of features that are fundamental to any game store. So overall, Steam isn't really having to do much to stay ahead of Epic Games Store, but we're still seeing them do so much, not only for Steam, but for their games itself. So I just wanted to highlight real fast a lot of the things Valve and Steam are doing for all of you guys that, either have been following Valve for a while, or maybe you're just excited now because, you're like, oh yeah, a new Half-Life game. I remember that good old game Steam or Half-Life or Valve. So, obviously we got Half-Life Alyx announced, a, VR. I mean, it's going to be like the first big exclusive VR, experience that everybody's going to be buying VR if they don't already have it for Half-Life game. And on top of that, we got the Source 2 SDK kind of half confirmed. We know it's coming with Half-Life Alyx. We just don't know for sure if it is only going to be for use in the game or if people could, anyone could use it to develop their own game like Source 1. But either way, even if it's not there yet, it's a stepping stone towards it and just giving more, tools into the hands of developers and people that want it and know how to use it. You can get some amazing things with it, especially something so advanced as what Source 2 seems to be. Then on top of that, in the Dota world and Dota universe, a huge Dota update happened today, the Outlanders update that is quite big. I was looking at some of the patch changes and they're going crazy with it. Now creeps drop like random unique items when they die, and there's like over 50 items, and there's like repairing tower. I mean, they have just completely changed what Dota 2 is. And on top of that, for Dota Underlords, if you care about that as well, the Outlanders had an update of Underlords as well. The new heroes that came in the, Dota update also came in Underlords, obviously in a little different fashion because they're two separate games, but they're there here. You also have all of the, Void Spirit, Earth Spirit, Storm Spirit. You got all these spirits and, new alliance, new fast game mode for Dota Underlords, so that's really exciting as well. On top of that, we recently got, finally, after like the longest wait between any other CSGO operations, we have a huge CSGO operation, Operation Shattered Web. There's a bunch of different cases, there's a bunch of different character models, a ton of you can do new maps and stuff like that. And I know there's been some complaints, especially with the models, but overall it seems like people are really happy about it. Valve just recently announced a collaboration between CSGO and Halo, where there's now a sticker collection in CSGO of all of these Halo stickers, and I especially love the one here that is just like a kid's drawing of like Master Chief. I think it looks absolutely hilarious. And on top of that, if you've played, they said it's a substantial amount of time in the Halo Master Chief collection, which I am so excited about, by the way, and definitely expect videos of that when it comes out December 3rd. If you play a lot in that, in CSGO, you will get a Halo music kit, which just sounds awesome. And it's, even though they're competitors in, the first-person shooter genre, I love that Valve is, doing kind of what Epic Games did with Fortnite. They do a lot of promotions, like, oh, pre-order Borderlands on the Epic Games Store and get some, Fortnite stuff. So it makes sense that, hey, if you, get Halo Reach, even though it's only on Steam and, the Microsoft Store, it's not on the Epic Games Store, they're doing some cool tie-ins, so that's really awesome, and it shows that Valve is kind of thinking in that way. Also, recently, in the last day or two, we got news that Steam has removed 1,000 shovelware games, or games that are kind of just abusing the, systems, like asset flips and stuff like that. And I know a couple games slipped through the cracks, and, they were unrightfully banned. If you've been following Reddit, you've seen some of that. But from what I have heard, most, if not every single one of those cases has been resolved, as long as that we know about. I'm sure there might be, a single game that, slipped through the cracks and they haven't been able to, get the word out that their game falsely got banned. But 99.9% of those games were just utter garbage, and I'm very glad that they're no longer on Steam, because it's not like bad games are just getting removed. It's just the obvious shovelware ones, or people that are, doing these schemes to kind of, break the system. On top of that, Steam itself has gotten an entirely huge facelift and, the whole new Steam library UI, which honestly, I'm excited for GOG Galaxy 2. I'm excited to see what it is. If you don't know, it's kind of like the game launcher of all game launchers. So it, compiles all your games through game launchers. And I was really excited about that, except now that Steam has, give themselves a huge facelift, I honestly am back to my dedication towards Steam. It's so nice to just be in the Steam ecosystem, see all of the updates and everything, and it's quite nice. On top of that, Steam has been doing a ton of quirky little things, I think in, hopes that they're kind of trying to prove that they're so much better than the Epic Games Store. They recently are doing the Steam Labs, which are just a bunch of quirky little things to, do random things. Like, we're going to show you 1 second of every game and give you a bunch of little mini trailers. And, we're going to show you all these awesome analytics. And every month they give this whole detailed list of, the top games that have been selling on their store and, top free games and top paid games. And it's just a lot of transparency, and overall it just is really making me enjoy Steam more and more and more. They're not only just staying complacent being number one, they're actively trying to get better. So overall, it is a golden age right now for Valve, especially when Half-Life Alyx comes out early next year, because I expect that to be groundbreaking. And that's what I love about Valve. There could be definitely some slow points in time, but just the way the company works, where anyone can go work on anything that they want. There's no TF2 team that, is a dedicated TF2 team. There's people that just want to make TF2 updates, and as of right now, I think we got like less than 5 people working on TF2, unfortunately. But it makes sense because I recently heard that, if you look at the Steam player charts, there's like 50,000, there's always a lot of people playing TF2, but most of those are bots just trying to farm, the economy. And overall, if you look at all of the servers, official and non-official servers, there's only about 5,000 to 6,000 people playing TF2 at any given moment. So kind of makes sense. It's not the, biggest thing in the world, but they all are still doing small updates. But overall, I would love to know what you are most excited about coming from Valve. Are you excited about the new Half-Life game? I think that's going to be a lot of people's favorites. But, just what are your guys' thoughts on Valve and, Steam in general right now? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to know. And if you guys enjoyed this video, then consider leaving a like down below and subscribing to see more content. New videos come out whenever there's something I want to talk about, I guess. But overall, guys, if you guys are having a great day today, I hope you continue having a great day. If you guys aren't having a great day, I hope you guys start having a great day. But either way, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. See you guys next time.